Hello everyone, this is Emily. Welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to talk about Tacoma. What about Tacoma? Well, I'm not talking about the pickup truck. I'm talking about the city of destiny, Tacoma, Washington. Dawn and I have lived in Tacoma for 42 years and have traveled the world and have seen many places. Tacoma has a lot to offer. It is near Joint Base Fort Lewis and McChord Air Base. It has many parks, museums, and is surrounded by water and mountains, so you may enjoy all sorts of outdoor activities. Tacoma is a short distance away from several ski resorts, and you can also enjoy scuba diving or watch boat regattas in the Puget Sound. It has such breathtaking beauty that is amazing. Beautiful artwork such as this can be found in Tacoma. How would you like to decorate your home with this? Later on in the video, you will see where this can be found. The Tacoma Dome stands out as you drive up to the city from the freeway. It is one of the largest wood dome structures in the world. It is a multi-purpose arena scheduling celebrity concerts, festivals, sports, racing, and many others. However, at this time, many of the shows have been canceled or rescheduled due to COVID. Tacoma is also a major seaport and is considered one of the top 10 container ports in the country. There are landmark buildings and properties located throughout the city with many different architectural design, which reflects the local history of the area. There are over 160 properties that are listed on the Tacoma Register of Historic Places. Some of these are old buildings, such as the Harmon Building has been converted to loft apartments, office spaces, and garage. The University of Washington has a campus situated near downtown Tacoma. It is ideally located near the museums, restaurants, hotels, and close to the major freeway access. The 10-story clock tower is where the old City Hall was located. It is about 125 years old. The white building here is the Northern Pacific Railway that was built in 1888. Now let's take a look at the beautiful waters that surrounds Tacoma. The city of Tacoma is surrounded by a lot of water. One of the famous waterway is the Commencement Bay area. This popular place is where people come to walk, jog, rollerblade, fish, or ride their bikes. It is about 2 miles of scenic waterfront view of the neighboring islands. There are many restaurants located here also. Throughout the year, people flock to this area, and this is where festivals are held, and is also a great place to watch the 4th of July fireworks. They set out a barge out in the water full of fireworks, and it's launched on the 4th every year, and it can be seen for miles and miles. Although it is very cold right now, in the summer you will find people in the water swimming, paddle boarding, and scuba diving. This is a great place to just sit on the bench or on the rocks, look at the water, meditate, or do a yoga pose. It's also a good place to do a YouTube video. Weather is beautiful and the water is so clear and calm. It looks very glassy. Because of the water view, they have built many condos and apartments and have created new communities near the town of Little Ruston. So this drive is taking us north, surrounding the perimeter of Tacoma. Wow, see how glassy looking that water is? Such breathtaking view. What you're seeing here is the Tacoma Yacht Club. In this area is where the ferry docks are located, and you can catch the ferry going to Vashon Island, which is across the way. Tacoma has several museums where you could spend hours just sightseeing. Here is the LeMay Family Car Museum, which is a vintage car museum named after Harold LeMay. He was the owner of LeMay Enterprises, a trash collection company in Tacoma. He collected over 2,400 vintage cars, of which some of them were contributed to the museum. Again, due to COVID, the place is closed at the moment. On our list of museums is the Union Station and the Washington Historical Museum, which is next to each other. The Union Station is the city's first rail station built in 1883. This building is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The copper dome, which turns green, makes this building distinct. The place is now being used as a district courthouse. The Historical Museum contains the largest collection of pioneer and Indian Alaskan artifacts of the Pacific Coast. Then there's the Children's Museum, the Tacoma Art Museum, and the Tacoma Glass Museum. So here's the Chihuly Bridge of Glass, which is a footbridge spanning Interstate 705, which takes you to the Tacoma Glass Museum. It is a showcase of some of the beautiful pieces. Some were contributed by Dale Chihuly, the Tacoma-born famous glass maker. As you walk inside the bridge, you will notice the ceiling has display of hand-blown glass. What beautiful colors! And along the wall you will see beautiful hand-blown pieces displayed. Another feature of Tacoma are the parks. Washington is called an evergreen state due to the green trees and lush vegetation. So there are many parks here in the area. This is Point Defiance Park, which is a 760-acre park where you will find a zoo, duck ponds, a rose garden, rhododendron garden, beaches, trails, and more. You will also find Fort Nisqually on the park. It was a fur trading and farming post of the Hudson's Bay Company in the Puget Sound area. It is a living history museum. Another park is the Tacoma Chinese Reconciliation Park. This park is next to the waterway, which was the site of a Chinese settlement that was burnt to the ground in November 3, 1885. The Chinese were blamed for bad economic conditions and used them as scapegoats because of their race, culture, and willingness to work for lower wages. Is a monument to right the wrongs of the past. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. There will be more upcoming travels ahead in the future, and I will be sharing them all with you.